Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass has officially been announced, and it's scheduled to be released March 9th, 2023. Wave 4 is set to feature the Fruit Cup and the Boomerang Cup. The Fruit Cup includes Tours Amsterdam Drift, GBA's Riverside Park, Wii's DK Summit, and a brand new Nitro track being Yoshi's Island. The Boomerang Cup will feature Tours Bangkok Rush, DS's Mario Circuit, Double Dash's Waluigi Stadium, and Tours Singapore Speedway. We also can't forget about Birdo, who will be revving it up this wave with 9 different coloured variations. There are several reasons to be hyped for Wave 4, and it's safe to say that the quality here looks fantastic, with none of the tracks looking subpar. I'm particularly hyped for Yoshi's Island, Waluigi Stadium, and Riverside Park. My full thoughts on each track will be revealed in each track's analysis and comparison video. They all look like a blast to play on though. Greetings everyone, I'm Swiftjar.
Hello!
And due to my pure hype for Wave 4, I'm going to be sharing my predictions for Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass, before any datamines can come out and potentially sway my opinion. This video will contain some datamine information, so to better navigate the video, you can use the timestamps below, or you can even use them to skip to the giveaway at the end. But small hint, just be subscribed and you'll be part of the giveaway regardless. With that disclaimer out the way, the prefix datamine has once again proven to be accurate. Although Wave 4 courses are not in the same order that was anticipated, the prefix leak actually correctly identified the corresponding Mario Kart games that each track will be based on in the wave. The prefix datamine stated that there will be 3 tour tracks, 1 Nitro track, 1 DS track, 1 Wii track, 1 Double Dash track, and 1 GBA track this wave. And again, this is identical to what we got. Therefore, despite the slight inaccuracy, I'll be backing in the prefix datamine leak once again, and instead placing the tracks in the order that I see fit, just like I did last time. Speaking of last time, I actually got 6 out of 8 tracks correct in my Wave 4 predictions. The only tracks that I didn't get correct were Bangkok Rush and Mario Circuit, but I'll definitely take 6 out of 8. I won't be altering any of the blank prefix spots and the tour track spots in the prefix datamine, since they've had a 100% accuracy so far. Literally, every DLC cup begins with a city track and has 1 non-city tour track per wave, so I'll keep with this trend. Rightio, Wave 5 will include 2 separate cups, this being the Feather Cup and the Double Cherry Cup. Let's go ahead and get started with Wave 5's Feather Cup. As I just mentioned, like every other cup so far, I expect this to start off with a city course, and I think Los Angeles Laps will fit perfectly here. LA Laps is based off Los Angeles, California, in the United States, and at this point in time it had 3 unique variants. This track in particular I feel is a summer themed track. With Wave 5 presumably launching in the Northern Hemisphere summer, what better way to cool off than at the LA beach? Much like all the city tracks so far, I also expect to see Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's version fuse all 3 variants together. What makes LA Laps unique is that each variant has a unique starting line position. This means this could literally be a sectional course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I think that would be awesome to start off a cup. For the second track, I think we'll see our second SNES course of the entire DLC. Look, I don't want to either, but the prefix leak does strongly point toward it. I know I just said that LA Laps would make for an amazing track to start off the summer season in the Northern Hemisphere, but down where I live in Australia, it's going to be cold around that time of year, which is why I think it's going to be Vanilla Lake. We also saw a very similar scenario when Wave 2 released, with Snowland being confirmed as part of that wave. In terms of which Vanilla Lake I think will actually come to the Booster Course Pass, I actually think it'll be a combination of both Vanilla Lake 1 and Vanilla Lake 2. My reasoning behind this is because they are both extremely simple tracks, and being mashed together could actually be quite awesome. There's also the Vanilla Lake signs in Coconut Mall, so you could say this is kind of pointing towards it as well, but to be honest, it's quite a bit of a stretch. For the third track of the Feather Cup, I believe we'll see a fan favourite track being Double Dash's DK Mountain. This track is downright awesome, and it takes place along 2 volcanoes in the middle of the jungle. The course itself is rather complex, containing winding paths, sharp turns, and an uneven terrain that makes drifting extremely difficult to manage. I think this will fit perfectly in Wave 5, slightly up in the overall difficulty. And finally, we arrive at the final track of the Cup. At this point in time, there is only one Tour City track that hasn't made its way into the Booster Course Pass, besides LA Laps, which we already mentioned, and that's Vancouver Velocity. Despite that, I won't be placing this track here though, as I think it's best suited for Wave 6, being a winter themed track. I'm saving this spot in particular for a brand new city nitro track. What nitro track, you're asking? I honestly have no idea. Past datamines do suggest the Madrid track though, so I'll go ahead and say that. Now we move on to the Double Cherry Cup. Starting off the Cup, I believe we'll see another city track, and once again I have zero idea what it is. I will guess that it'll be Cairo, Egypt though. This isn't based on any data mines, but when Mario Kart Tour launched, it did feature pyramids on the title screen, along with several other city locations. Ironically, all of these city locations are now in the game, except for the pyramid locations, which I'm assuming is Cairo. Moving on to the second track of the Double Cherry Cup, I believe we'll see our final GBA course in the Booster Course Pass, and I think it'll be GBA Sunset Wilds. This track is a desert-based track, and I think it would make for a perfect fit in Wave 5. I seriously love this track. One of the most notable features of this course is that the evening progresses as each lap is completed, with the sun setting in the background. The third lap in particular is even completed in the nighttime. Even though LA Laps technically has a fair bit of sand, I feel like the sun setting in the background and it being nighttime in the third lap really sets it apart from LA Laps. Also, the soundtrack was actually leaked for Sunset Wilds back when Wave 2 released, so we know it's coming at some point regardless. I actually realised this when I put the question in the Swift Cafe Discord server, where I received 2 comments from Chica and CEO of Lasagna. Be sure you're in the Swift Cafe Discord server, where you can find the most passionate Mario Kart fans to chat with 24/7, race in time trial competitions, and even get a mention in a future SwiftJar video. You can find your invitation along with my Twitter handle down in the description below. For the third track of the Double Cherry Cup, I think we'll see Wii's Cooper Cape. Much like GBA Sunset Wilds, this track in particular was datamined, but this time in the Banner League datamine. So we kind of know it's coming regardless. And I think Wave 5 would suit this track perfectly, being a summer themed track. This track also fits in perfectly to Wave 5, and it's a pretty chilled course, but it does come with its challenges as well. And finally, we come to the last track for Wave 5. According to the prefix datamine, it's going to be a nitro track. At this point in time, there is only one nitro track for Mario Kart Tour that isn't currently in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That track in particular is Piranha Plant Cove, and I'm actually going to be placing it in Wave 5. This track is seriously epic. It's the only nitro track aside from all the cities to contain separate variants. I genuinely cannot wait to see how this track in particular plays out in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I have a feeling it's going to be really good. And with that, that's my Wave 5 predictions summed up. Let me know down in the comment section what your predictions are for Wave 5. I would genuinely love to read through them all. If you enjoyed the video, it'd be much appreciated if you could leave a like and subscribe.
Thank you!
It lets me know that you're enjoying the Mario Kart content and want to see more. I'll also be giving away another $30 eShop voucher once this channel hits 7,000 subscribers. To be part of the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel. That's it. And finally, a massive shout out goes to all our members. All membership purchases are extremely valued, and I appreciate it beyond words. Until next time, take care and goodbye.